Arsharae, and I'm back with another video. This is Marriage Bootcamp episode 3. Don't mind my hair, okay? I just left the gym. I just got out the shower. I did not feel like doing it. Like, y'all just take me as I am right now. I'm sorry. I still love y'all anyway, okay? If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please, it would really help me out, okay? And it costs nothing to subscribe. It's absolutely free, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Or if you've been to my channel before, welcome back. Let's get into this episode, okay? Chosen is over Brianna, okay? In the previews, they said that there's a couple there that's not really together, that are faking that they're together, and at this point, I feel like it's Chosen and Brianna. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I just don't see, like, it's just too much. He's like, she do too much. No, he don't want no parts of it at all. Miss Chalet apologizes to Ballistic about the previous night when she tried to pawn Stu off onto Jocelyn, and she also apologizes to Stu as well. Chosen's phone keeps ringing, and it's another female. So he admits that he's dating other people, and Bianca knows about it, which is also another reason why I feel like they're not really together. But he said he like to keep his options open, and I'm like, well, you need to be single, because if you can't be in a relationship and just want to date around and still be in a relationship, life doesn't work like that, okay? Unless you're swingers and you're into that kind of thing. Jocelyn speaks to Bianca, and she completely ignores Jocelyn. She just gives her a smile, like kind of like a fake smile. It doesn't say anything, and Jocelyn didn't like that. That rubbed her the wrong way. Dr. Ish is looking for her, and Chosen says that there is no solution. Oh, sorry. I had a message on. I'm like, what? He said, there is no solution. Chosen says there is no solution to that situation. She tells Dr. Ish how Chosen mistreats her, and he is entertaining other women, and she doesn't like it. Jocelyn asks Chosen what is going on, and what is going on between him and Bianca, and he's trying to kind of tell her what's going on or whatever. Jocelyn is not feeling the attitude that Bianca is giving her. Dr. Ish asks her why Jocelyn feels like Bianca is being rude and she shouldn't be doing that. Dr. Ish is talking to Bianca, and he's asking Bianca what made her feel like she wanted to leave this earth, because apparently she tried to commit suicide. And she just said, it was a lot going on. She was going through a lot. She had already had 2 abortions from Chosen. Then she had a miscarriage, and he wasn't there to support her because he felt like she was lying, that she wasn't being truthful. Everyone is talking and trying to figure out what Chosen and Bianca want to do with their relationship. But I'm like, yo, like, y'all need to mind your own business at this point. Like, just let them figure it out. I know everybody's like, oh, they're older, they think they can help them, the younger couple or whatever. But if it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. Like, just let it be. So Bianca walks in. No, Dr. Ish tells her to embrace her feelings. Whatever feelings that she has, she needs to embrace them. So, like I said, everyone was sitting there talking and trying to figure out the relationship between Bianca and Chosen. And Bianca walked in, and she was like, I don't like being talked about behind my back. I know you guys are having a discussion, but if it's going to be about me, you need to have it in front of my face or whatever. And so she tells them that he's still communicating with someone that she supposedly beat up, that she took a $200 Uber ride to go fight that person, and he's still entertaining that person. And at this point, I'm like, well, let him be with her, okay? Leave him alone. Let him be with that person, because obviously there's something there. So let him be with her. So I just was like, I'm just like, that's crazy. Jocelyn's trying to talk to Bianca, but they end up arguing. Jocelyn said that she was fake smiling. at her because she's beautiful. So at this point, Jocelyn's getting her feelings. She's like, Bianca is hating because she looks better than Bianca. All this crazy stuff. And I'm like, Jocelyn, where is this coming from? Like, are you serious right now? So they are all having issues. They're fighting. They're going back and forth, whatever. And then Jocelyn reveals that Stevie tried to take her daughter from her. And so everybody has these issues, and these issues are coming out now, and everything is starting to come to a head. And Aja was like, she's concerned about Brianna because she says her daughter committed suicide because her girlfriend broke up with her, and Bianca is exhibiting those same behaviors, and she doesn't want Bianca to take her life, even though Bianca has already attempted to do so. So she's concerned about Bianca, but she also breaks down, and Shiny comforts her, and they talk about how she's feeling in that moment. Jocelyn says that she thinks Bianca and Choses are faking it, and at this point, I think they are too. Shiny, Jocelyn, Choses, and Aja are going to a pool party. So, in this pool party, they're getting their needs met, their needs and their wants. That is the purpose of this pool party. That is the lesson that they're gonna have, okay, in the task. So what they don't know is that their partners are able to watch and hear everything that they're saying. And I'm just like, this is going to be trouble. Okay? So Style Piece says as he's watching Aja, he's feeling guilty because her getting the attention that he didn't give her because he was cheating. He realizes how he neglected her and how he hurt her. And he doesn't like to see someone else giving her that attention. Dr. Ish is drilling Michelet about the women that are surrounding Stu, and she's like, yeah, he's where he wants to be. These are beautiful women. This is what he likes. So yeah, Stu is where he wants to be. Then Bianca says that she isn't bothered by random girls, that if she was out there with him, she would be partying with him, that she only cares about the ones that he's trying to maintain a relationship with, like the girl that she paid a $200 Uber ride to go beat up. Insane. Jocelyn is turning up at this party, and Ballistic is getting heated, and you can tell that he's getting heated. She tells Choses not to say anything about what happened, and they should keep everything a secret. Ballistic really went ham when she fed one of the guys a fruit kebab. Okay, it's kind of like a shish kebab on a stick, but it's fruit. And he went out there and he shut the whole party down. He was like, "Party over. We ain't doing this, okay?" And he was hot. He called her a nut-ass broad, and she felt like she didn't do anything wrong. She went in the house. He knocked the cup out of her hand, broke the glass. Like, he was really upset that she was acting like a fool at this little pool party or whatever. So Dr. Ish goes to talk to Ballistic and tells him that he got the woman that he chose, which is true. So he kind of got to deal with what he chose. She goes to apologize to him, and everyone is with her because they're trying to help her make it right or whatever. And then she breaks down. She says, "Oh, I'll kiss your feet." She goes down and he's like, "No, you don't have to do that, babe. Don't do that." And then she starts breaking down, crying or whatever. So he was like, why are you breaking down like this? You don't have to kiss my feet. You don't have to. I'm glad you apologized, but it's fine, whatever. And so they just couldn't get it together. But she did apologize for what she did. But I like the way they are trying to help each other. But I just think that because everyone was in there saying, trying to talk to her and get her and Ballistic to make up. But I don't think that the whole Bianca and Chose situation can be fixed by them at all. And she admitted that she needs to value herself a little bit more. So they get called to the pool, and they're told that in this mission, everyone that these people were hand-picked for them to provide them with the needs or wants that they wanted. So Shani says that she felt like, in her experience, she felt like someone was listening to her, because that's all she wants is for someone to listen to her. Aja says that she got a peaceful feeling from the experience. Chosen said that he would have done the same thing, and Bianca would have partied with him, and she admitted that she would have done that. Everybody keeps saying boot camp is working. You know, I guess they went there not expecting anything out of it, but they're learning that it actually is working. So they like that everything their issues are coming up, and they are trying to solve those issues. Stu says that he knew Michelet was watching, so he did the things that he did just to show her. And the judge was like, no, Stu, stop lying. You were enjoying it. You were smiling. You were happy, you know. And then he just kept trying to go on and on and on. And the judge was like, Stu, stop digging yourself a deeper hole, okay? You was enjoying that experience. And Michelet was like, listen, at this point, I just want him to be happy. That's all. That's it. I think she over it. I don't think she really want to be with him. So maybe they're the couple that's been faking it. It's either them, because of the way she's always trying to pawn him off on somebody, or it's Bianca and Chosen's. Dr. Ish asked Ballistic about how he felt about the whole party situation, and Jocelyn got irritated, and she tells Dr. Ish that he's antagonizing the situation because she already fixed it with Ballistic, and she wants it to stay fixed, and she don't want Dr. Ish to make it worse. And so Dr. Ish was like, okay, whatever, but they were still gonna talk about it eventually, because that's what they're there for boot camp. Shani tells Stu that he treated the women in the experience better than he treats Michelet. So there was not a jury of their peers this time. They basically talked about their experience, and that was it for this episode. I hope Chosen and Bianca figure out whatever they got going on. I hope Michelet gets some self-confidence, something, because I don't like the way she feels about herself, especially when it comes to Stu. Okay, but that was it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already done so. And if no one else tells you that they love you, Arsharae loves you. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.